Hello everybody, it is Shelly Hyde, Ambassador Diamond, and I'm here to share some fun little tips about this urgency. I'm so excited about this contest. I'm sure everybody is getting lots of distributors and customers and getting their name in the drawing is so exciting. And I just want to talk a little bit about this urgency and a little bit what our team is doing. So number one, I have some newer distributors that just recently signed up just before Sunday, which is amazing that they have the opportunity to be able to get their name in the drawing. I'm so excited for them. So basically what I'm doing is I'm challenging them because they have a brand new list. And so I'm challenging them to message, 25, 50 people. And the script that I'm giving them is number one, I'm just saying, hey everyone, I just joined, or I'm using their name. Hey Susie, I just joined this amazing company and it works. It works right out of the gate. They are offering, I have the opportunity to get my name in a drawing for $10,000. I never thought I had this opportunity to be able to do something like this. And only 100 people are going to win. I know I can do this, and you know how much this would help me and my family. Would you be open to helping me by tomorrow? So whether they're messaging today or giving them the deadline date has been huge for the urgency part. So she's gaining a lot of entries, which is super exciting. And not telling them right in the first text of what it is you need help with, kind of letting them ponder on it and get back, because everybody wants to help everybody. Another thing we're doing is we're going through our list and we're messaging. We are messaging people that are in the different personality colors. So think of 10 of your yellow friends and let them know how they would be such a great addition to your team because you need help with the gives back, or what maybe you're rallying up a gives back function and you need their help with that, and how they could be such a huge hit and get to know your team. So I think that's big because you got to direct on what they're really good at and how that could really benefit their business. Somebody with the money end, the red, when they're a red, I always let them know immediately about our immediate streams of income. So our wrap cash, our fast start bonuses, our commissions, our bonus, our regular bonuses, our Ruby bonus, I mean to say. So those are things that are going to really trigger with our reds. And just say, I know that the thing with them is, with our reds, is that you just got to mention the money and the drive and how competitive this thing is, because it's one of those things that gets them excited. And when they know that they have a chance, because in the future they know they're going to get a chance to do $10,000 too, which is very cool. So another thing is we're having people go through and blitz the scavenger hunts. I don't know if you guys are doing that with your teams, but scavenger hunts are huge. So whether you're getting everybody together and going out together and splitting up and coming back and kind of seeing how many names you got, having it be a competition thing, everybody loves that. Gaining a lot of information. And then we are bringing people, whenever we go out blitzing, the big thing is bringing them back to somewhere. So knowing that they're not just handing out cards and hoping they're going to get back with you, or hoping that you're going to connect on Facebook in a week, because we have the urgency of right now. So having something set up at a local restaurant, whatever it might be. So that's something that we're doing, and that just is an ongoing thing. That's something that when we're out blitzing, trying to bring them back to something, whether it's a one team, one mission coming up, having that on our blitz cards. Maybe it's a little piece of paper stapled to your blitz cards. Maybe it's on a sticky note. Maybe it's just a wrap party, whatever it might be. So being intentional. Couple other things is, obviously we're messaging all through our back office and any of our old distributors that are no longer active, and seeing if they want to come back in. And that's been huge because they're really seeing what the company is doing and where they're going. So it's been crazy. I haven't had time to really prep for this. I've been traveling all day and I'm at a leader retreat. So the girls are like, Shelly, Anyway, so I do apologize. Next time it'll be much better. One thing that I've been using a lot of is asking people, are you open or are you willing? And instead of asking, would you like to have a party? Or would you like to join my business? Or would you like to try a wrap? Asking them if they're open to trying a wrap. If they're open, what area would it be that you would like to do? Well, I'd love to do my arms. Well, are you open to trying that on Wednesday? So it's crazy how people respond to that. Or are you willing? So open and willing are my two key words to utilize a lot. And it's amazing the difference of the response that you get. Because when you say open or willing, they don't just say no. Or when you hand them a card or do you want a wrap? They can say no with actually not even having a problem with it. So what's really cool is more people than not are setting up more appointments, which is great. And what else do I got? Oh yeah. Who's going to say that I'm not open to making more money? Everybody wants to make more money. So are you open to making more money? Are you open to having better health? Are you open to being more fit? Are you willing to learn about our Gives Back program? Things like that. And then when you're talking to the people, just knowing that you're bringing them back to an online party, maybe it's a live Facebook party that night after going out blitzing, that you'll be like, oh, and we're doing this tonight, so please join us, or invite them to it right then. Because you got to catch them when they're hot. You got to catch them when they're really thinking about it, and you've planted the seed, but now, number one, that seed is going to get dry and it's not going to grow if you don't talk to them within the first 24 hours. So by getting them on an online party that night, whether you just blitz 10 people or 20 people, maybe you only blitz 5, but at least you're bringing them back to somewhere. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe all 5 will show up. So, watching, do you want? So, it's crazy. We're here at the leader retreat, but everybody's working. I'm like, oh, what a poor time. We didn't know about all these crazy bonuses, but what a poor time for having a leader retreat, because we have all these things we want to do, but everybody's messaging and having to make phone calls. So it's been pretty crazy. But we all know that that's going to be more beneficial. So knowing that the impact, like I always tell people, number one is that knowing the impact of going out and talking to 10 people a day. Maybe it's 3 days a week. If you're full-time with this, maybe it's 4 days a week. Whatever it might be. But the impact on that and on your community of what that's going to bring. So I'm a huge person. I'm a belly-to-belly builder. I am not big on the whole social media and all that. But I am totally belly-to-belly. I always have been, and I probably always will be. So that is, people just aren't getting out as much. We've watched some great, amazing leaders, some of you that have just went skyrocket with social media, but there's not like more than half of the company that's doing that. It's a good chunk, but it's like everybody thinks that that's the only way to build now. And I really believe that getting out and belly to belly and talking to more people and putting yourselves in the area where moms are, whether it's at the park or whatever. So I think that has been huge. So, other than that, I really don't have tons more. I apologize, you guys, but I would love to talk. I've got some amazing notes on some time management and some time management, and there was another one, like just really focusing on, oh, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, as you can tell, my head's not in the game here. But I am going to stay focused and continue to get my entries in, and I know all of you are, and I feel like doing what you're great at if you're great and you're getting action on the end of the social media end, then that's what you got to continue to do and continue to coach your teams in what they're great at. So the other thing is that letting people know that they have so many different ways of building and adding to this business. It's crazy what people are doing. And I'm back to doing some of the basics. I'm back to doing some booths and signed new distributors just from doing that the other day. So, yeah, so that's kind of what I got for you today. I'm very sorry, but I got to get upstairs and continue with what we're doing upstairs. So I love you guys. I hope this is helpful, and good luck to everybody. I know we've got until tomorrow night, and everybody's going to have tons of entries, and I hope you all win $10,000. So I love you. See you guys.